In this video, we are going to see how we can work on the HLOOKUP function, and it's similar to VLOOKUP. So this means that whoever knows about VLOOKUP and how to apply that can easily work on the HLOOKUP function. But here I have adjusted the table for HLOOKUP according to its scenario, where we have taken an example of different employees' IDs, and related to those employee ID, we have the name, we have department, we have date of hire, and we have the monthly pay. So it's kind of an payroll information that we need to work on. And this is the database. And let's say that if I want to search anything, any important information related to a particular employee ID, I just need to enter it here and I can extract the net salary. So this is the scenario of the HLOOKUP, but I have another sheet here, which is the transpose example. Now what happens is, normally we get the data in this form. Most of the times we have the employee ID, and next to it in the parallel columns, we have the name, department, date of hire, and monthly pay. But in this scenario, if we create a search box, that will work according to the VLOOKUP. Means the formula will vertically search for a particular employee ID, and then on the parallel columns, they will extract the results as required. But here in the HLOOKUP function, it's exactly the opposite of it. So in the rows, they will search for IDs like this. And in the relevant row, we can search the further details like monthly pay and other things. So this means that we need to twist or transpose this database in order to create that. So we can just simply select the complete table and right click and go to the paste special and click on transpose to change how the data looks. So we have changed it in this form, but after that I have just worked on the formatting and now it looks like this. So this is the complete scenario. Let's create a search box, and instead of manually entering all the IDs, I want you to create a drop-down list. You already know what we have done in earlier. Using data validation, we can create a list, a drop-down list. So you can stop at this point and just try this by yourself and resume this. Okay, so hopefully you are able to design the drop-down list. It's very simple. Even if you have the data in row and not in the columns, still you can just select the data and you can just write employee underscore ID. Why underscore? Because the name box or name ranges doesn't allow any kind of spaces. So hit enter and just make sure that it's properly saved. Now guys, this is a new file which you will find with the resources section of this video. So that's why you only see this one name ranges in the dropdown. Okay, now we want to attach this dropdown list here in the employee ID section where we need to search it. What we'll do is just select the cell and then go to the data and click on data validation. It's allowing any value to be entered now, but we will set it to list, and the source we will write here equals to employee underscore ID. Click OK, and we have the drop down right here. Now let's create a lookup, but this is HLOOKUP because we want to search it according to an ID. Let's enter an ID here. So we want to search the net salary based on the particular employee ID. So what it will do, it will horizontally look up for any particular ID, and related to that employee ID, they will then vertically search for the relevant results. So any kind of horizontal lookup is called HLOOKUP. Equals to HLOOKUP. Lookup value is this. Table array is same as we selected in the VLOOKUP function. We can just select it like this, or we can select it like this. And obviously we need to fix it, or we can give a table name. So let's fix this FN F4 and row index number. And row index number is, let's say that we have found the employee ID here and we need to go on to extract the monthly pay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and under the 5th row is our row index number. And it is exact match because it is not upper and lower limit. We want to find an exact result related to the ID. So I'll just write 0 here, hit enter, and you can see we have the relevant results for this particular ID. If we change the employee ID, you get different results. And let's say that I want to create the rest of details as well. So what we can do is just copy this and let's transpose this, paste special, transpose, okay. So we have all the fields now. Let's remove net salary from here. So now we have name, department, date of hire, and monthly pay. All the fields are there. And before applying the HLOOKUP, we just select this data and HL underscore data. That means HLOOKUP data. I'll just write the name like that, equals to HLOOKUP. Lookup value is this. Table array is HL table, so we don't have to manually select. Neither do we want to fix that. Row index number is 1 and 2 because it starts from here. So I'll take it from here. Let me just fill it afterwards, comma 0 for exact match. So whatever I write here, this employee ID comes in one position, second, third, fourth, fifth. But instead of that, we can use the match function. See, whatever you have learned earlier is coming now step by step, and it started to make more sense that you can apply the same function in different areas. So I want to see the position of employee ID in this particular list, whether it's on number 1, number 2, or what else. So equals to match. Lookup value is this. I want to search for the employee ID or whatever is in this field, and lookup array is this, all the titles. We can also name this as headings, or otherwise we can just select the screen, but after that you have to fix that. And exact match for 0, hit enter. Now this shows not available because the name or title is not same. It must be exactly same. I'll just copy it from here and paste it right here. If we now drag the formula towards right, you will see that how easily it is able to pick all the row index numbers. It just changes the lookup value in every single cell, and then it is able to identify the position. Now it's very simple to apply HLOOKUP. I just take the row index number from here and just drag it towards right. But still it shows some error. That's because this lookup value must be fixed at this point as well. So HL underscore lookup value, let's fix it with this name, equals to HLOOKUP. Lookup value is, if you are unable to select any particular cell, just select the cell above that and then scroll through it so that it drags in the bottom, or otherwise you can just select that. But you can also create a space so that you can easily select that, or otherwise, like I said, equals to HLOOKUP. Now it occupies this space, so I'm unable to click here. In this scenario I can, but if you're not able to do this, just select the cell above and then hit down arrow key so that it can select this lookup value properly. So this is the lookup value. HL underscore data is our table, and row index number is the second row, and it's exact match. So it picks up the data, just drag it towards right, and these are all the details. One more thing, that if I want to merge the match function in VLOOKUP, how can I do that? And it's very simple, nothing complex, nothing fancy. Just open this match function. Besides equals to sign, just copy everything. Double click the HLOOKUP formula, and instead of row number selection, row index selection from the top, because this formula is actually extracting the row index number, so instead of this, I just remove the upper reference and paste the formula directly here. Hit enter. And now if we double click, it looks very complex, but the basic logic I have explained you already, that this is basically the row index number which the match function is extracting. So you can do and merge the formulas in the same way. First of all, just apply that separately, and then you can copy and paste it in your main formula so that we are not dependent on this rows now. Just drag it towards right to apply it to every single cell, and now we are not dependent on the row index numbers. So this is an advanced way of applying the HLOOKUP formula in Excel. Just try this by yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.